Okay, good morning to us all and a beautiful morning to us all. So now let's talk about charts now. Starting with Ethereum now. I believe I've been able to mention in my previous video that now we are already in a bull move run. Like the bulls are already dominating prices for Ethereum, but now the question now is it safe to continue longing Ethereum right now? So with my own analysis, if you are in Ethereum and you are longing the bull market, you are in for a loss because now prices are vulnerable for a correction. I mean, this is a massive impulse move. Right, that happened right from June 23 up to wow, so that is that long up to July 18. So now the question now is we are expecting at least a bit of retracement, but looking at it now, let me come on the higher scale. Come on the higher scale, not from the monthly. Let's start from the weekly. What is going on with TradingView? So let's start from the weekly. Moving on a higher scale, looking at it from a weekly perspective, this our trend line. This our monthly trend line has been broken on a daily note, and now what we want to see and what we want to hardly believe is that should be the new base, new support base for an uprise. So now the question now is, because looking at it on a daily perspective, prices are now overbought. Prices are now overbought, which means it's vulnerable for correction, it's overextended. But the question now is, will that continue to remain a base? Although honestly speaking, I wouldn't advise putting money for longs now, because right now you are vulnerable to lose your money than to actually gain it. Anyway, it depends on how your strategy is, sure. But anyway, it depends on how your strategy is. Oh boy. Depends on your strategy, honestly speaking. But let's see what's going on. Come on, load. I really don't like this thing when it responds slowly. It's beginning to frustrate me. Okay, so as I was saying, it depends on your strategy though. If you are there for like 30 minutes and you are logging, anyway, let me even try and look at the whole time frames of everything till the 30 minutes to see. So as I said, on a daily perspective or a daily note, because every single thing is telling me that the bulls are in dominative force. Every single thing, both the indicators, both, because looking at it, let's see, this the moving average is showing me bull every single thing, both indicator. So that is why I said in my previous video, probably in the previous one or the one before that one, we are already in the bull run. I believe so, that the whole bull run that I thought was never going to come, we are aggressively in it already and milking the market while it is while we are still in the process is what matters really. The question I'm having, let's now come now to a lower time frame. Now, since on a daily time frame we are in an overextended zone on the RSI, I would not advise you putting money for longs though. But looking at it now on a 4-hour time frame, you can see prices is just consolidating. The question now is to consolidate within this range here and this range here, probably to get out of the zone. Probably to get out of this RSI zone. Let me put the line. Probably to get out of this RSI zone, but all these things are just speculative, honestly speaking. But I believe this base here should be solid. This trend line base here should be solid for support. But the question is, honestly speaking, if you want to long, my best one, I'm not seeing a potential long for Ethereum for now, but whatever it is, let it just settle itself. So that will be all for Ethereum. Let's see now come to BTC. So BTC on BTC scale, let me see. I've gone 5 minutes. So on BTC now, so all I have on Bitcoin, let me see. Let me start from the weekly perspective. Let me keep this thing short. So BTC, our trajectory for 130k is still on track. Right now, prices are above our monthly trend line that I drew. Prices are above it. The question now is the same thing as Ethereum, is will that trend line become the new support base? Because honestly speaking, this is a daily perspective of the whole impulse move that we still had from June, 23rd of June most precisely. And now prices has been holding that trend line as a support base. But the question now I'm having, how long will they continue to hold before we can get the whole continuation? Because me, I'm believing prices now is in a consolidation period, and after the consolidation it should continue our trajectory to 130k, or maybe we'll have a new price target. It depends, but right now I am just waiting to see how price will move. My safe entry for price, because right now we are seeing more bull bear domination in prices, and until prices go across here, that will believe the bulls are more in dominative force for BTC. I mean seriously, you can aggressively buy at this line because it has been holding for quite a while now. But the question is, will it continue to hold? You don't want to be putting your money, because the only reason why I'm trying to be more conservative on my entries is because honestly the times have been aggressive. I've lost a lot. That's just the honest truth, a lot. And let's try being more conservative now, preserving more capital than, you feel me. But now you see, you can just cuckoo trade. I don't know why this one is still here. This one failed me. Let me see, reverse. Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. Jesus. Using network or trading view by where's the stuff I just reversed? Okay, did I delete it? Well, let me just, if you want to go aggressive, because we are seeing in an armor here, I'm looking at itself is even pushing more of a massive risk to reward. Put here, then probably to the end there to 130. But it depends, but you can see, question I'm having more is with that older support level. You can place the aggressive entry itself. Maybe I should even consider doing this one, because this one looks more promising. But still, I'm still with that note. So let's now go to tone and end the video here. So tone, let's look at it from a weekly perspective. So like I said, now every single pair, both Ethereum, Tron, and BTC, are all aligning and telling me that the bull run is about to begin. But right now we are seeing prices are above this weekly trend line. This weekly trend line that I drew here, on a daily note. But the question is, will that one become the new support base, or prices will just wildly come and get it out? Because what we have now on a daily perspective, we have this rejection on for 2 days ago, but now let's see. Honestly speaking, a conservative entry for turn 2 will be above here, above 3.250, just to see. But today close really matters on defining whether turn will continue to go upward, or really, or as this impulse move ended, and are we ready and willing to wait for like a Fibonacci retracement? Let me just draw it down. This is not where it started. Now it should be from here. What is going on? It should be from here, Fibonacci, from this low right here, let's see, to this high right there. Probably we'll do a Fibonacci. You can draw it from there or from here, it depends. But regardless, let me see the difference between the two. Let me put it here since I have that one there. So either one of the two, regardless, that is only if today close ends on a bear note and is more likely below here. We just wait for prices to either retest here, reach here before buying. So that'll be all for now, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, and stay close and pay attention to the old bull run, because let's see how much you can make from this old bull market now that we are having. So that'll be all for today. See you guys in the next video. Oh boy, see ya.